Oh, I got 13.
Yo.
What's going on?
Hello, Anderson.
Bro, shut. Goodbye. Sorry, no. Yo, where the other team at?
I'm trying to get him in here. Sent them invites.
Got my G Fuel locked and loaded, baby.
Boy.
Joking, obviously. I just take creatine, that's it. I'm also joking about that. No, I just smoke pot.
We all know that ain't a cat.
Well, it is.
Prove it.
What?
Do any of your friends have Apex Legends?
I don't know. I would probably say no, Roger. Dude, get out of my room.
This guy say Apex Legends?
Bridger, get out of my room. Go means go. Bridger, now.
Okay, 1 second. I gotta get my pre-game warm-up playlist going for a second.
I am just pumping the music right now.
Yeah, I'm about to pump something.
I am just blaring Biggie right now.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna.
Are you streaming right now?
Taking that long.
I'm gonna play my. I'm just gonna play my preseason or my pre-game warm-up music.
Your preseason warm-up music?
Oh my god.
Yeah, my pre-game warm-up music.
Turn my shit off.
What's your YouTube? What's your YouTube?
Escargot.
What?
Just ask for
What's your
active
YouTube?
game so you can watch the VOD.
I
No
watch
point
it.
asking now because it just looks sus if you're stream peeking.
Oh yeah.
He said screen peeking.
Yo, Impulse, bro, stop.
Dude, shut up.
Wait, you're laughing at me saying screen peeking?
Bro, we're not playing split screen. This guy playing fucking BO2 with his little brother. Stop screen peeking!
Dude, shut up.
Bro, where's the rest of this team, bro? I'm just getting
Let's go street seven!
Okay, alright, everyone mute Impulse IG.
See you.
Just make sure not to screen peek us, cause once they're dying.
Can I start it up?
I don't need to screen peek.
Bro, make sure to tell your little brother not to screen peek.
I'll make sure.
Start it up.
Dude, stop being toxic, bro. They did not do anything toxic.
Okay, that was probably one of the most entertaining lobbies I've had in a while. But we're finally live. I'm casting a best of 3 scrim here between 141, which is a new team for me, and Destiny. Are going to be trying out a couple players today, so interesting to see, interesting to hear. Sorry about the interruption, folks, but I'm back and gonna be looking at the first map here of 3 is Villa. Not surprised by somewhat surprised by these picks here. Thatcher, not surprising at all, very strong hard breach operator, well, secondary hard breach if you want to be specific, but still is going to make getting those main walls a lot more difficult for the attacking team, especially since the attacking team will actually be 141. It's going to make their job a lot harder here. And then the other bans, at least so far, namely Destiny's bans, Valkyrie and Lion. The Lion ban I'm not so sure about. Lion, operator usually used for roam clearing, for keeping your enemies still, really, maybe putting some additional pressure on site, or even rushing, I suppose, to an extent, because you can lock down the site while you're rushing it, but I don't know what exactly they're aiming for, so it's sort of an unknown as to why, but I suppose we'll figure that out soon enough. And then Valkyrie and Malusi being the defensive bans. Valkyrie makes a lot of sense, strong intel operator, and then Malusi also makes a lot of sense. She's very much a nuisance operator with those 3 banshees, which can be really utility wasting, I'd say. Good utility dump, good part of the 20-second meta when that was in full swing, but it's now focused. It's now shifted focus, I suppose is the best way to put it, away from that and onto a different topic. Speaking of a different topic, we're going to be actually looking for a aviator and games defense here, actually, from Destiny. Interestingly enough, I'm not surprised by that, though I have seen some variations of that. I've seen some teams start off actually with Trophy or even Dining as their primary site, but I suppose going with what they know best. And Destiny, looking at the players that they have, I've heard that Jay, who's the Mozzie, as well as Wamai, who's the mute, are tryouts for them, and then Mindless is already on their team, but I don't know about the other guys. I can't exactly say anything about them, so I'm just gonna say that they're 2 random players. I don't even know. I'm just gonna leave it at that, folks. Whatever. Alright, I'm now focus on the actual round here. Sorry if I seem a bit jittery, it's a little caffeine, nothing too bad. And now gonna be trying to defend over here the other side of the top floor, as well as the first floor with that Jaeger roam from below, actually. Interestingly enough, it would be Mindless on that roam, and then Jay actually as the Mozzie holding down entrance with the Roni there, trained his sights on sort of Astra side, just actually the side that 141 will be attacking from, trying to surprise, I suppose, a bit. Surprising actually Destiny, and Mindless certainly surprised as he lost about just over a bar, maybe at 70-65. However, Icy gets the first kill of this match onto Jay. Don't know what exactly was going on there, but he is out of action already. It's only been a minute in, and they're on a 5v4 advantage. They're in a good spot here. They're not going to try and deal with the Kaid there of, I don't even know how to pronounce that name. Sin? I guess I'm going to have to call him Sin. Mindless, pardon me, getting a double kill onto Andy and Icy. There goes both of the entry fraggers in just a few bullets. That's impressive work from him on the top of red stairs. He's just going to be holding that down. Getting some assistance there from Pixel, who's just going to be playing right by Aviator. Right by Plane, as somebody else might call it. Might be having some ping issues. I don't know if that's client side or not. I don't even know, but he's looking to now just hold down the objective here. And they're on a 3v4, so the tides have actually turned here to favor. Surprisingly enough, Destiny, they went from a one-man disadvantage, one-man advantage favoring 141 to now one-man advantage favoring, surprisingly enough, Destiny. But there it goes. As I say, that Impulse takes down Pixel for a 3v3. Keep in mind that the remaining members of Destiny are all lowered here. RS is essentially one shot, while Mai is about 1 bar, and Mindless is the most. He's gotten probably 65. Getting a 3k now onto Joystick, who's holding the flank there. I suppose some inadequacy there from the Nomad as well, as he gets the 4th onto Impulse. It's up to just Elite. You're getting that first go onto actually Mindless. Mindless, unfortunately, unable to get that ace there. but it'll now be up to Sin and Wamai to clutch up the round, and there goes. Sin taken down in Elite Dimension for the first round win there, and Mindless, impressive work to open up the series from Mindless. Going 4-0, getting the 4K, the squad wipe against 141 in the first round, including that flank there from Red Stairs. I don't know what they were doing. I don't think that they had put down an air jab at all. If not, they certainly didn't put one down on Red Stairs, which is where he'd been playing, where he first got those 2 kills, and then where he's got the second kills was likely due to that opening there, due to the sort of chink in the armor of hopefully that's the correct word. I'm gonna say that that's the correct word and move on. In the armor, really, of the attack of 141, as they'll now try and make up for that and hopefully succeed here, as they'll have to attack Dining and Kitchen, which is, for many teams, their most difficult site to hold, their hardest site to hold, their tertiary site. But for Destiny, it's going to be their secondary site, actually. And it's a difficult site, I'd say. A lot of it rests on 2 factors. The first being how well a team is able to hold the vertical, how long and how effectively, in terms of kills and utility wasting, are you able to slow down or stop even the attack from getting vertical control above site. And then the other being an extension into Memorial. Are you able to successfully hold down Memorial using an extension, usually with a castle barricade as well on this tour, but they don't have that, so just going to try and do a sort of a mini extension or something similar. But whatever. Alright, now I'm gonna focus on the round. Sorry for that break there, folks, but gonna be looking here to just try and hold down the site. Actually, interestingly enough, roaming adjacent really would be Sin there with the Legion trying to hold down Astro Stairs. This ICTK's Impulse. Oh no. 3v5 Mindless capitalizes on it to take down Andy. There goes a lead at the hands of Glory. Finally getting back off of that first round here, looking to get a second onto the IQ there of Icy, lowering him. 2v4 Joystick takes down Mindless, but the damage has been done. They're outnumbered 2-1. Glory low, but certainly not the end of the world for him. C4 goes out, however, just too little too late. Joystick takes the kill from him. No, that would not be correct. Joystick takes out Wamai. Actually, not to be confused with an actual Wamai, which isn't present at the moment. Joystick is the last one left for his team, up to just him and Icy in a 3v2 here. Not looking so great for them. First has to deal, however, with Sin there, as the Legion going to push forward, has his 2.5 times sights just trained on whatever angles he can find. Getting spotted there would be Glory, and he gets taken down by Joystick for 3k now. 2v2 evened up here, but still needs to revive his teammate. Not much time left for him to do that. Flashbang's going out, but too little too late. Glory gets the double kill from the grave with the Nitro. It's up to just Joystick now, for real this time, and Sin, the last one left on the top floor, as the Legion has full health. Gonna now actually be ignored by Joystick, who will go down into the objective, or now try and push the objective. We'll have to deal, however, with Pixel, who's playing Kitchen here. Looks across, trying to find him, is not able to find him just yet. Sin also rotating down Astro Stairs, gonna shoot through the wall, both of them moving forward, but Pixel gets the kill onto Joystick, and another round here will go to Destiny, up 2-0. Strong rounds here on the defense from Destiny, or whatever you want to call it, fragments of Destiny, I suppose is the best way to put it. Will now be forced to go to Trophy and Statuary for their third side. I don't know a single team that would want to go to Library and Living as a genuine play. But they will be going now to Trophy and Statue, which they, to an extent, they defended it very lightly, I'd say. But we're still very effective in getting those kills and winning their 1v1s, and that seems to be the big problem here for 141, is that they need to win these gunfights. They're getting in the good situations, they're putting themselves set up for refrags, but they're not winning the 1v1s, and then they're not getting the refrags when they need them, so their entire attack is sort of falling apart at the seams. I was about to say bursting at the seams, but that's not exactly the best words for it. Certainly not bursting. They are certainly going to be falling, I suppose, as they're going to try now recover here and hopefully prevent, actually, Destiny from sweeping them 3-0 on the defense. Admittedly, this is a defensive-sided map, so you'd expect a 4-2 or 3-3 split. In case of 4-2, it would be favoring Destiny since they're defending first, but still, they don't want to be down by this much at this point in the match.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Alright, and now, as you can tell, going to be trying to push that same side again. Going to go for that master take here. We saw it on the Aviator and Games defense, or attack, pardon me. But now they're going to be trying it here on the actual site on that side, which would be Trophy and Statuary now.
Located a bomb.
Now, interestingly enough, to point out the lineup here of Destiny, they're bringing Sin with the Scorpion. I was about to say the shotgun, the FO12, but then I realized that that's not the FO12. That is not the logo of the FO12, folks. That's the logo of the Scorpion. So we'll be bringing that higher rate, but also high recoil SMG, and now they're going to be trying to open up that wall there. Do need to go below or do something to it, really, in order to get access. So gonna now try and do that, but Icy shut down already by Glory as the Mozzie, who continues to be a thorn on the side, getting those early frags for his team. Looking for another one, but will be shut down by Impulse to tie it up 4-4. Now gonna get traded, actually, and there comes the trades. As I mentioned, the very important trades there from Wamai, taking down Impulse, keeping the man advantage on the side of Destiny. However, Joystick sort of trading out his teammate in a sense as he removes Sin from the equation, so no more Scorpion bullets are going to go out. Pixel now going to be the one up to in the hot seat, I'd say. Him and Mindless swinging out, looking for kills, but Joystick shuts him down. Risky plays by him. Ended up falling, sort of blowing up in his face, I think is the best way to put it. Some blowback from him instead of just Wamai and Pixel here in a 3v2. They are sort of trying to encircle the attack here. Pixel lowered there just a bit by Elitist the Maverick, but Wamai taking down Joystick is now in 2v2, and the Diffuser is down in the objective. Admittedly, they have time, but they don't have that man advantage anymore. Wamai gonna get pressure here from the stairs, but there he goes with a 3K onto Andy. It's now 1v2 up to just Elite. Spotted there through a Pixel peek, actually by Wamai. Just shooting some bullets out, trying to free fire him. Does get him out for the 4K on the round. Impressive plays here by Destiny, and they will sweep this quarter, these three sites, 3-0 against against 141, and they seem a bit powerless. Considering their name, I would think that they might have a bit more ability, but so far they seem a bit inert, unfortunately. They were close on these past, they've gotten close on these past few rounds, except for the kitchen and dining defense, but on the opening round and this past round, they've gotten the single man advantage there, and then they've gone, down a man or whatever, but they still have managed to keep it close, and yet they're not getting anything, really. They're getting close to getting a wall, but they never actually get it down. They're bringing the Maverick. They should be able to get it open. He should be able to just use his torch on the wall to remove those bandit batteries, or the Kaid claws, because that's what they're using, but not using those. At least not using it successfully. And if they're not going to do that, they need to either rely on either Icy or whoever else is playing the Ashe or Zofia to go below, or an IQ to go below, as we saw in the past few rounds. I don't remember who was playing the IQ, but we've seen it before, and potentially we'll see it again later in this half. But Gonna be trying to now defend the site once again. This is the site where we saw the 4K actually from Mindless. Once again, picking a bit of a stronger operator with the Vigil, so he'll be trying to make himself a bit more imposing, I'd say, against the roam clearing, hopefully, of 141 if they decide to go for that, but we'll have to wait and see. They got those, Mindless flanked them for an easy 2 kills, an easy 4 kills in total, but 2 of them being off that flank. So they really should be on alert, especially on this side if they know that's going to happen. With Jay getting the double kill already off of some very aggressive plays there in Closet. Taking down both Impulse and Andy. Looking for a third, but he gets shut down. Joystick pays the price, though. He's less than 1 bar. 3v4, man advantage in favor here of Destiny. Now their next line of defense here will actually be... Next line of defense here for... Surprisingly enough. Mindless... Actually just going to be holding Astro there. 3v3, Icy takes down Sin, and there goes the Oryx. So no more fancy plays from him. We saw him come out earlier in this round looking to open up some walls, and he certainly did with the Rima dash. But now Mindless just sitting in a corner there. I don't know if they're going to realize that he's actually there. Flashbang's going out here. He's going to have to look away. He turns, gets the kill on a joystick. Oh my! That is not the way that 141 wants this to go. It's a 3v2. Man advantage once again in the favor of Destiny. But they still have Icy and Elite. They should be able to get a wall open. They can just Maverick trick it. They also have those impacts, so even after the Maverick trick, they should be able to get that. But now you can see how much of a sort of makeshift defense they have here. They only have 4 drones total. They don't have any flank drones set up. They have to use a Claymore for that. They're going to now try and push forward here, but they're outnumbered 2-1, and they still have to deal with Mindless, who's continuing to be a thorn in the side. 1v3, though, Amai shutting down Icy as he tries to swing there. And there goes Mindless with another 3 no. Another double kill, pardon me. Double kill from Glory as well. And Amai getting that 5th kill to secure the round here for Destiny, who will now be up 4-0, and this is looking bleak here for... 141, they need to win a round here. This is essentially make it or break it. If they don't win this next round, then they're going to be in it for a tough defending half.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
I still got nobody watching. That's fine. Whatever. Alright, second time here for actually Destiny to be going to this site. This was probably their strongest site based off of performance. It ended in a 2v4, 2v3, or sorry, pardon me, a 2v4, and then it went 1v4, either that or a 1v3. But
10 seconds to insertion.
no, it ended in a 1v2, so this was their hardest site actually. Pardon me, it was the antithesis of what I was originally saying. But they had a good start on this round thanks to some strong plays from above, and hopefully they're gonna be trying to replicate that. It seems with the actually gonna be trying to lower that. Actually, I would think that they would want more of that since that was their strongest part of their defense. But instead they're just gonna put only Mindless on that as the lesion. So gonna be trying to slow down the attack with those goo mines. And 141 now gonna try and push forward here from Master once again. He seemed to have a habit, I'd say, of only pushing this Master side, which makes it a bit more predictable for them, but they'll now be trying to push forward here from the Master side. And already alerting their presence to Mindless here, who'll be holding an angle there, takes a little bit of damage off of Andy. Now throws out an impact, trying to find one. Misses joystick, he manages to prone and avoid any sort of death. But Andy now actually getting the tables turned there on Mindless, lowering him. He's only got about 30 health left, I'd say. Looking for a kill here, does manage to lower Andy, looking for the kill, but he gets shut off by Andy, who has been lowered here. Admittedly, took some damage, but he did get the kill. He did stop Mindless has the lesion from getting any more goo mines down. So did do his job in that sense, and now gonna try and push forward here. We'll have to deal, however, with Glory, as the Jaeger is holding down Trophy entrance there. Gets lit up, presumably by Icy. Now gonna have to fall back here if he wants to stay alive. And he certainly will as he safely returns to site. Only real line of defense there upstairs would be Mai, who's also holding down 90, just has a pixel there onto Trophy entrance doorway. I don't know if they realize that. Certainly will. Impulse speaking him, gets lit up there. He's not taking any damage, he's playing the smart, it appears. But aggressively, he has yet to fall back here. Forcing a confrontation, will get droned down, it appears, by 141. Now they just need to pre-fire him, now they just need to push forward here. And he will rotate, actually, into games, continuing to waste their time. They only have about a minute left, and they still haven't fully cleared out the top floor. Gonna sprint into Aviator. Ballsy plays there. Loses the man advantage. There goes Andy. And now the remaining members of 141 gonna try and push forward. And there goes Joystick. Oh, no. You don't want to be throwing your hard support out like that. Especially not on the roam clear. Omai getting the double. Looking for a third. But will get shut off there by Elite. And they only have the Hibana left. So, not the best situation. Icy managing to turn the tables there once again. Takes down Glory for the man advantage in favor of 141 here. Spin holding an angle there, holding the pixel peak, but, pardon me, the head glitch. It does get shut off by Impulse. For a 3v1, it's up to just Pixel here. Nitro goes out, but will get shut off there by Impulse. And exactly as I said they needed to show up, they did. And in strong style as well, as they managed to win on actually a site that seemed the closest for them. And so they will now be at least going into the second half on defense with one round. So could be better, could be worse. They have a chance to make it 4-2. But even then, no matter what, they're getting a below average stop to this. They're getting either an average or below average split for this map. Especially considering that this isn't a AGL, pardon me.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright, and now they'll be going to their tertiary site, at least in their book, which will be Trophy and Statuary. I almost said Master and something else, but there's a Master here, but there's no site on Master unless you want to count Secure. Sorry for goofing around a bit. But speaking of not goofing around, would actually be Destiny here. They seemingly came to win, and they certainly have been doing a lot of that. They're at 4-1 here. They're going to look to now go 5-1 by winning this next round, which was, if I'm remembering correctly, this was the last time that we went there. They brought, instead of the Echo, they brought an Ella. Instead of the Bandit, they brought a Kaid. I think the rest was the same, or about the same. I'm not entirely sure about that, but the last time that they went here, they were fairly successful. They won that round. I don't think they won it very dominantly, but it was not a very close round. I don't think. So they'll now be trying to. Wow, look at this. They've realized what 141 are doing here. They have 3 players all sitting in or around Master. They've got Jay there, just inside Statuary. They've got Sin in Master himself. But he loses a bar of health. Andy, however, taking down by Mindless, who's the 3rd player there. Getting a double, actually. He's been lowered here. Gonna try and swing with the SMG-12, but will get wallbanged and headshotted by Elite. Gotta be not the best way for him to go out. Joystick takes down Glory J. It's up to Sos. The only one really remaining there to stop that Master push would be Sin. The only one left that was actually near or in the Master side. Beginning of the round, 3v2, Impulse takes down Omai. I don't know what's going on here, but it seems to be a reversal of fate, really. Between these two teams. Sin now going to try and stop that push. We'll throw a Nitro out. Will actually be droned out, it appears, by Joystick, who's just playing in Master Bathroom. That could have gone a lot worse if Sin had decided to be a bit more aggressive. Now, as you can tell, Sin just going to be holding down this Astra side here. Having to deal with quite a few flashbangs, and now pushing forward over Joystick. Does win that gunfight for a 2v2. There goes the diffuser as well, down now. And in the control here, actually, of Destiny, who are going to be even here. They lost their man advantage and they're not going for the refrag. They couldn't set that up properly. They didn't set that up properly. And now the tides have been turned once again. Now, Elite going to try and throw a frag grenade out and take out that shield, which he will. Nobody playing behind there, though. Gonna look to swing set, and he does get the double kill. It's up to just Pixel here on a 1v2. About a minute left. All that needs to happen is that Impulse and Elite need to play for the refrags, potentially get a plant down. Pixel a bit taken off, caught off guard, pardon me, by Elite, who managed to find a very nice angle on him. Pixel now gonna rotate around. Considering that he's Echo, he's got to be a bit chunky. Will get spotted there by Impulse, hit with the air jab, and there you go. Impulse taking out Pixel for at least a, I think that was a double kill in the round from him. And it will be 4-2 split favoring Destiny. They'll now be on attack, but a lot of questions have been raised.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Alright, and now switching sides here. Gonna look at the scoreboard. Joystick leading this team with 7 kills, going 7 or 6. Next person behind him would be Impulse with 6. On the side, however, of Destiny, leading his team with 9 kills, almost in the double digits would be Mindless. Next person behind him with 7 would be Wamai, and then 5 would be Glory. Or Jay, pardon me. Now going to be trying to hold down Aviator and Games here. This is the primary site of Destiny, and it will be the primary site of 141 as well. They've brought the they've, interestingly enough, they've decided to actually bring the Echo, similar to what we saw in the last round, really, of the Destiny defense, and I'm not sure if they're doing that for Plant Denial. It seems unlikely they're doing it for Plant Denial, more that they're doing it for the shield, but if they wanted the shield, they could have just brought Smoke. I don't know what exactly their mindset was behind that, but
Attackers have located a bomb.
suppose we'll find out soon enough.
Special charge. Drone activated.
.5v4 though, mine takes down Icy, but Mindless as well is gone, so it's actually even numbers here.
Some serious drywall work coming up. Drone is ready to go.
Alright, and now about a minute, less than a minute left here for the attack to come out actually from Destiny. Now Impulse holding down 90, but will be shut down there by the Jackal there of Glory. I don't know what exactly is going on in his mind. Sin takes down Joystick, getting a double kill on Andy. It's up to just Elite here, 1v4. Flag coming down here from Sin, will down Jay. Now looking for the refrag, potentially be Wamai, and he certainly gets it. Does take down Elite for at least a for a double on the round, if I'm remembering correctly. And the round will go to Destiny, who are now up 5-2.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Quick, throw! More reinforcements in place! More reinforcements are going up! Device position. Device set. Busting ADS.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Ready to go! Position device.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Alright, and now going to their second site would
Attackers'
actually
objective
be,
is to locate a bomb
even though they
and
lost, going to their second site would be 141. They're at a sort of an impasse here, a crossroads. If they win this next round, they'd be a bit closer to, actually winning, or at least bringing themselves to overtime. If they don't, they're actually going to be at the hands of overtime from Destiny. They'll be going actually to Dining and Kitchen, sort of copying what we saw from, surprisingly enough,
Attackers have located a bomb.
from Destiny as they go to Dining and Kitchen for their second site.
A bomb has been located.
Mindless taking down a lead, and that might be the beginning of the end of this round. 3v5, Jay takes out Joystick, and there goes that extension, as you saw, had been set up there, and they're not taking sight here. Nobody really there to stop them. Actually lowering Mindless a bit by accident would be sin. Alright, and now as you can tell, it's a 1v1 actually, down to just these two, surprisingly enough. Andy managing to close that gap for his team. While Mai here trying to clutch it up for his team, actually. Andy actually will win that gunfight and take down Lamai. As you saw, very tense there, I'd say, between the two, and the round will go the way of 141, who are still down here, but a bit closer. 3-5, actually. Alright, and now going to be going for their third site, presumably going to be going to Trophy and Statuary. Once again, sort of imitating, I'd say, what we saw from Destiny, and as they always say, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, so... Alright, and it's going to be trying to actually hold down side how you would normally see it, sort of a default defense actually from them. I'm not surprised at all by this. Nothing sort of out of the blue from them really. Looking fairly normal outside of the castle barricades. You don't normally see a castle played on this side unless you're going to be doing an extension into sort of this archway here in Master, and that's usually accompanied by at least a smoke with a shield or even a Goyo, but not doing that, so don't know exactly what that's about. But we'll have to see how that factors into this round. I don't think it's going to factor in good on the side of factor in well on the side of 141. I think that's going to be doing a favor here for actually doing a favor here for Destiny, who will just be trying to now take Master free. No real not really being contested there by Icy or anybody else on the side of 141. Being drawn out there and pushing up will be Pixel as the bunk as well. Mindless pushing up and does get the kill onto Icy. "3v5 Womai taking down Impulse. 2v5 Mindless getting the double kill onto Elite. It's up to just Andy. And as I say that, Andy takes down Mindless, stops his momentum, gets the double kill there onto Glory. And now it's a 2v3 here. Still a man advantage favoring. And there goes the man advantage as I say that. And Joystick taking down Womai. I don't know what's going on here. On the side of a... 1v2, there goes Sin taking down Andy. It's up to just Joystick here, outnumbered 2-1. Still, Pixel holding the angle there, trying to stop the plan. Does Joystick will now push forward here? I don't think he realizes it. Pixel's got his sights actually rotated away, pardon me. As you can tell, going to be just holding the angles here, holding that head glitch onto Joystick. Gets the headshot. Pops his head and pops open the chance to win it now. As they're up 6-3 here, it's going to be difficult for 141 to win, at least to go to overtime. They need to sweep the remaining all three sites if they actually want to go to overtime, and even then you're not guaranteed to win. You just need to win these three sites in a row. We need to win Aviator, which was messy from them. They need to win Trophy, which we saw last game, which we just saw was okay for them. It came down to 1v2. Then they won Dining, so you can sort of put that away, but those two sites are going to be very difficult for them, especially considering that once Destiny is on site, I'm trying to figure out the best way to warn this. Once Destiny is on site, it's game over. They just need to keep Destiny away from the objective for as long as possible, because once Destiny has control of at least one of the objectives, it's game over for them. So it's going to be difficult really for 141 to walk the fine line to an overtime, as they'll be trying to first defend, actually, as you can see. Going to try and defend Aviator in games, which is the site that they were having the most trouble with during their first defending round here. So they'll be now trying to hopefully do a bit better, hopefully win this round, and they'll be then at 4-6 instead of 3-6. But now all that really needs to happen from Destiny is that they just need to win this one round. This was their strongest site that they attacked, and considering that this is supposedly the best site on this map, it just depends who you ask on that part, but then really it should be easy, I'd say, for Destiny, as long as they don't get caught sleeping, slacking, however you want to put it. As long as they just stay at attention, they should be good. And just gonna highlight some more points from the scoreboard here. Mindless has just below a 2.0 KD, going 14-8. Oh my, am I so good? Actually going 2.0 exactly on the KD, 10-5. He's doing fairly well for his team. And now, as you can tell, going to be going for that master take here. Zofia there, Mindless, pushing up without a drone, realizing that there's nobody roaming there, but there's a shield that he needs to deal with. There goes one, pops the head of Andy as the Doc got caught away from his controller. Pardon me, but Joystick will actually trade him, takes down Mindless. Certainly not the best way for them to lose 120 health, depending on how you want to call it. Those 3 Doc stems. Now, Icy downing Pixel, might be looking for the Intero? I don't think he will. He certainly did a good number of damage there to Pixel. Actually, Pixel was on the other side of the building. I don't know what he was shotgunning at. Glory takes down Impulse, and now it's even here. But might be a bit less than that, considering that Icy isn't even 20 health, 2v3. There goes Joystick, and he didn't even throw it on a singles. He threw down a single smoke, and he'll have 2 still in his pocket. Glory getting a double kill onto Elite, and reviving Pixel would be Sin. It's looking like game over here for 141. Icy trying to clutch it up here, and a 1v3 with Caveira against Destiny is not good. Takes down Glory, looking for a third potentially. He's got 2 already. Just holding the angle there on a 90. I don't think he really wants to be taking those kinds of gunfights with that little pistol. Will now plant being baited there by Sin. He manages to bait out Icy for the kill and the map, and it will go the way of Destiny 7-3.
Yo, guess what, guys? Yo, guess what? Enjoy random.
Good job,
Yo,
Doc. Yo, why did your boy leave?
Why'd your homeboy leave?
Who knows, bro? Who knows?
Who left?
Is he
joining back?
He said he's leaving.
Wait,
Yo,
We're
can
not
you
gonna
stop?
do it 4-4-5. Dude, whoever has
Why would
autism,
you
bro,
do it?
stop.
You kinda just got 7-3 by 3 people.
Oh, we don't care.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
They're definitely screen peeking.
Bro, guys, stop looking at my
Oh my God, why are they
screen.
leaving, bro? You guys do realize it's the best of 3, right?
Oh yeah, they know. I don't know what they're doing.
Aw, those kids are being retards.
Oh yeah, one kid had to leave.
Yeah, I know, John.
Do you have anybody to
We're
click
all
on?
roster.
Yeah, he knows, John.
Dude, Icy, shut up, bro. You guys just have to say something.
Looks like Icy screen peeking.
Yeah, no, Icy screen peeks all the time, bro. He's just looking at his little brother's screen over there, just like, oh, you're
Yeah.
using that gun? Get slammed. I'm a quick
No,
scope,
Mr.
you kid.
Will.
Did you use it? Get fucking slammed.
Made the same fucking joke as me, except way less funny.
Seriously, oh, John, I'm gonna invite you friend to friends, alright?
Shut up, bro. Shut up. Your friend is gay, dude. You got a gay friend. Not that there's anything wrong with that. He's just like in your bed.
Bro, why is
That's
my
kinda
mic delay
sus.
so bad? I'm at 1,000 ping, boys. How do you feel?
Well, that's probably why you dropped 0 kills.
Bro, I dropped 7.
Honestly though, I just need to ask this to you other 4 dudes on my team. How am I top fragging with Thermite? How did you guys let me top frag with
I'm
Thermite?
red
I dropped like
pinging.
8 kills with Thermite.
You had one more.
I don't know,
because I'm telling people to join closet and they don't want to join. They decide to stay there being quiet.
Bro, which one of y'all was sitting under closet window that
No,
kept
shut
killing
up.
Andy because he just is like
No,
sped
shut
on the
up.
socks and
That
we'll tell him to jump in and
Yeah, this guy.
Dude, you're a
is the
faggot for doing that.
We told this dude to
Right, I
jump
did
in
it
and
too.
shoot
I
at the
was
floor.
Mozzie.
Nah,
I was Mozzie, he was a
Bro.
Vigil that did it.
Nah, dumbass.
We told him to jump in and
ping.
shoot the
You said
floor,
on ping.
and he jumps in and doesn't even look at the
Come on.
floor.
My boy, you said on ping. I looked at the ping. I only seen one at the time, and it was
No, he said shoot and he said jump in and shoot
Dude,
at the
shut
floor.
up, bro.
No, at first he said ping, and there was one ping that I seen. It was master. I'm like, dude.
Yo, the
And then he's like, no, 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 under.
Scanning a fragger?
Yo, shut up! Yo,
What's up?
the dude just texted me on Discord and said they have to cancel the second match. So they said no. He said no subs are answering them. So yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, fuck this.
Dude,
my
just answer
God.
me.
Wait, so are we done?
Is Andy your fragger?
Yeah, that's a
Are we done?
Yes.
Mm.
Is Andy
So,
your fragger?
Does that mean we're
Andy
done?
plays entry, but he would have had like 3 more kills if he realized how to shoot a floor. So
Bro, shut
that's
up.
like.
I want to say.
No, I'm being serious. I'm not kidding. Yo,
I swear. Was it the
yo,
silver that
Caster,
freaking
what's your
decided to
YouTube?
start at the bottom?
Yo,
Was it the silver that
what's